Pamela. How are you this evening? Cheers. We're in the 60s today. This is our first um, fall-like day that we've had. Mm. Laura May Bell, long time no see. How are you, darling? We have, it's actually 67 degrees today, or right now at this time. So we have a little bit of fall weather today. 51, okay. Well, I'm ready for it. I've got the window open. Not the window, I opened the back door with the screen so that I could wear my sweatshirt. It's been a long week, or are you saying a long week of work for you? It's, are you still working from home? Are you going into the, yeah, okay. Mm. I've got a pot of chili, a crock pot. I've got turkey chili already made in there. So, and then we're going to watch the game 2 of World Series. But I've got on my, make sure there's no dogs behind me. You'll have to see my shirt. It matches my sign. That was on one of the haul, that last haul that I did. You go in to greet new hires. That's about once a month or so. Okay, that's the only time you. Well, that's not bad then, I guess, but it does get you out of the house, and I think everybody here's back to work. I don't know if there's anybody working much. I never hear anybody talking about working from home around here anymore. I don't know, unless some do, just that they just made it a forever thing, because the companies can save so much money by doing it. So that's right, you work on the apple orchard. So what are you doing on the apple orchard? Are you showing people how to pick apples? Are you demonstrating all the different things that they can do with apples? I see you doing that, showing them how to make apple cider and how to use apples for dry them and how to make them for decorations. You are a greeter, okay? Kind of like what you do with the new hires. You go greet them. You've got lots of practice at being a greeter. So has anybody else got a glass of wine? I know Pam, I got Pam and Laura here. Somebody else is here. Well, they left, okay. Too. I didn't do any advertisement or say that I was going to go live. I just thought, well, I'll see if I feel like it or not. So yeah, you check wristbands for the fun farm. The fun farm, is that where, fun farm? Are there games and stuff, or hay rides, or bobbing for apples, that type of stuff, or? And does it continue after Halloween, or do you continue it on through like Thanksgiving through the fall? A corn maze, games, pumpkin patch, slides, etc. Okay, cool. We just don't have a lot of pumpkin patches around here. I think there's one local church that has a pretty decent one. There is one about 30 minutes away from here up in Flower Mound area. That is a big one, a very big one. But some of the little farmers markets They have some pumpkins, and they'll set up little things with pictures and stuff. And oh, I just saw Lynn's here. Hey, Lynn. That's right. You're recuperating from surgery. So guess what? I'll have a sip for you. You're over here, not over there. I've got my laptop. It's easier sometimes. And Yvette is here. Hey, darling, how are you feeling? I've been thinking so much about you, and I loved your video this morning. Yeah, the from stays open one more weekend. Okay, weather permitted. Okay, cool. Cider and donuts. Ooh, that's got to be good. Do you get all the free donuts that you want? And all the cider you want? Yeah, Yvette had surgery last week, I think it was. So it's been a little over a week. So she's popping up here and there, so I think she's feeling better. Yeah, that's right. A sip for you, a sip for me. That's right. Okay, it's my turn now. So today I'm enjoying 14 Hands Winery from Columbia Valley, Cabernet Sauvignon. Yes, 14 Hands. I didn't get over to find any Halloween bottles at World Market, so they are the best donuts. Okay, are they like cake or glazed? And are they pumpkin flavored? That would be good. I was watching a video earlier today, Dee's Diets. I think it's Dee's Diet. Yes, she's a Weight Watcher. And I get all kinds of hints and information and stuff from her. And she was talking about the skinny syrups and how, oh my God, they have all the citrus ones you can actually use for adult beverages. And but all the others, like for coffees and different things, and she was talking about mixing them. She bought a chai flavored sugar-free syrup, and you can mix it with she was saying like yogurt, Greek yogurt, and different things. And I had yesterday, my daughter and I, we had it with steamed milk, and she said, Mom, she said, this tastes better than Starbucks chai latte. And she was a barista at Starbucks when she was in college. So that was pretty good. I did pretty good heating the milk up, I guess. Do you have an Aldi? Yes, actually, November 3rd. That is where I got last year my wine and cheese advent calendars. Was from Aldi. I really enjoyed them. And I got the chocolate and the dog treats from World Market. So I was kind of thinking of putting a post out there and asking if people want me to do that again this year, if they enjoyed it, if they want to have me do that and join me on Vlogmas or not. So yeah, so it was fun, tiring but fun. And good, of course, all the treats. So let's see, anybody else here? Let's see. If y'all don't know Polished After 60 Yvette, she did a video this morning, and she is on Women's Day magazine. That they interviewed her, and they sent out a photographer and a makeup artist to for her interview. And she got to film some of that, and it was really exciting this morning. I was so happy for her. So yeah, so that's cool. If y'all haven't checked out Yvette, go check her out. She's Polished After 60 Yvette, and she just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. So, and she's one of us mature gals. So yes to Vlogmas. Okay, but understand it's a lot of work. Yeah, it is. It's fun. There's no editing. I don't do any editing really. I just what you see. I don't think I do editing. I don't think so. No, I may have done a few of them. Most of them I just kind of did and then put up. I kept them pretty short and sweet. But you know, I see so many already starting to do the advent calendars. They're buying them and then they're opening them on their channel and telling everybody what's in them. And I'm just like, well, that kind of just ruins the surprise for me. So I'm going to kind of stay away from those in case I get some of those. I don't like surprises. I like being surprised. I don't want to have it the, what am I trying to say? The experience interrupted. I want to have the experience myself. So yeah. Yes, you want the surprise, yeah. Just like I don't open my Christmas presents early. No, we wait till Christmas morning. When we were a kid, we did one at night because we just couldn't handle it. You know, we had the wiggles in our butt, and we had to shut us up to get us to go to bed. They always let us have one. But yeah, everything was bound Christmas morning. So yeah, I'm excited for it's going to be here before we know it. Before we know it. So yeah, so I'll leave air all my Halloween decorations. See my witches? There's my witches. They're still up there. And so I kind of changed around. I'm at the dining room table. And have y'all seen my dining room table? Did I show y'all? I can't remember if I did or not. I've never done like a tour type thing. I just kind of did the, little clips, I think, of like the witches. And the kitchen table is pretty basic. Not a whole lot in there. There's some, but not a whole lot. But my dining room table is what I really go all out for the effect. So, and I've got on my Dashing Diva nail stickers for Halloween. And these are actually the ones, this is from the set from last year that I had these left over. So I set them aside and thought, well, I'll just save them because I had, there's always so many extras in the packets. Now they didn't have any thumbs, so I had to put a gold glitter on the thumb one. But I was at the doctor's office this morning and the lady was like, she grabbed my hand, she said, oh my God, those are so cute, what are those? I said, they're Dashing Diva. And she said, well, what's that? And I'm like, okay, you don't live on YouTube. Because I think everybody that lives on YouTube knows what Dashing Diva is. But they have them, at Sally's, and I see them in TJ Maxx as well too. So that's pretty cool. So what can't you find at TJ Maxx? So if they had wine, oh my goodness, can you imagine how much I'd live there? So, but no, we've got turkey chili in there, and I've got some, instead of doing just the slices of the avocado, I just bought the little, what is it, holy guacamole, the little individual ones. And it's one little cup. Well, it's not a whole cup. It's one little container. It's just enough for me. Patrick doesn't do the avocado in his chili, but or the sour cream or Greek yogurt. So, but I got lots of cheese for him and jalapenos. So we're gonna watch. I think it comes on at 7:08, if I'm not mistaken, or sometime around there. The game 2 of the World Series. Houston lost last night. But I thought it was kind of cool that two Southern teams were in the series, Atlanta and Houston. So I thought that was pretty darn cool. So I could hear kids outside playing. The neighbors behind us have their grandchildren over all the time. There's Marion. Hi, Marion. Happy Halloween, Marion. Marion, I'll show you my shirt. There you go. Drink up, witches. You buy mini avocados at Trader Joe's. Mini avocados. Now, I've seen the Haas, which are the big ones that are about size of a mango. I don't buy those. And then the small ones that are like this size. They're probably about 3 inches long. Is that the ones you're talking about? Thank you, Yvette. Personal size. Now, I will buy the small ones like that, and I'll cut them in half and sprinkle or, squirt lime or lemon juice on them and put them in a baggie and stick them in the freezer. But this way was just saving a little step. You are in Spartanburg, South Carolina. So you're back in the South. All right. Have you been watching the leaves change through your travels? I bet it's beautiful. Thank you. It is short and sassy is what I was going for. So I must have succeeded. So where are you headed to next when you leave Spartanburg, South Carolina? Marion is traveling. She has been all over the United States globe. Yeah, you should have ended up in Halloween in Salem, Massachusetts. Wouldn't that have been cool? My daughter, when she was stationed in Boston, she got to go there, and she said it was just really, really cool. Going to visit Sheila, the old girl. Oh, what fun! Yes, she does live in North Carolina. That's going to be awesome. She'll get a huge kick out of that, and her husband, they're both just delightful. Yeah, the old girl, yeah. Sonny's here. Hi, Sonny. I have got here a glass of 14 Hands, the Cabernet Sauvignon, and it is lovely. It is from Columbia, California, or Columbia Valley in California. So, and I've got turkey chili in the crock pot that is just simmering and get all kinds of goodiness going on. So Marion, where are you going to end up? I know y'all plan everything out, but where are y'all going to end up for the holidays? Or are y'all going to just stay put for a little bit for the holidays, or are you going to travel all the way through? You made chili. Yeah, see, today, Marion, we got in Texas, we got our first fall-like temperatures. Oh, you're going to stay in Florida. Okay. 68 degrees, and it's 67 right now. Yes, Lynn, today was our first cool off day. I had to open the back door so that I could put my sweatshirt on. Because it was like, it's a sweatshirt. But it's so nice in the breeze out there. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. So I put a post up just a little bit ago on my community tab and on Instagram. I hit 125,000 views. So that was exciting, and I've done 375 videos, and I'm at 1,971 subscribers. And I didn't tell anybody, and I didn't even mention this to anybody until today, that I had set a goal for myself. And my goal was to hit, or what I wanted to hit was 2,000 subscribers by my 2-year anniversary. And my 2-year anniversary is November 1st. So I'm going to be very close to it. I may make it, or if not, I'll be very, very close to it. So I'm very excited about it. So yeah. Sorry about the caps. Cap stuck. You wasn't shouting at me apparently, so okay. Yeah, Marion, thanks. It's just like, it's been an experience. It's been a ride. Yeah. So we were just a few minutes ago, Laura May Bell and I were talking about doing Vlogmas. So she thinks that I should do Vlogmas this year. And she was telling me that all these already starting to, they're going to be having their advent calendar soon. So, and I had already looked it up, and it says November 3rd. So I did actually see them at Kroger today. So they've already got some. And Total Wine got them about a week ago. So I'm holding out for November 3rd for all these, because I really enjoyed theirs last year. And it's I got the wine there and the cheese, and I may wait. Trying to think if I want to. Well, I don't know. No, they were all sealed, so I may wait a week or so after that to see if I can get the cheese advent, because that was so good to go with the wine. It was perfect. It was perfect. So yeah. Oh yeah, Marion, your time has got to fly by. Well, time changes November 7th, I do believe. So yeah, it's going so fast, so fast. I've just been trying to get some of this other stuff behind me. I go Friday morning to the cardiologist clinic. Hey, Michelle is here from Australia. So, and I will have 2 tests done Friday morning and get those over and done, and then I won't have another test until November 10th. So, yeah, I went to see my PCP today. That's right, Arizona never changes, yeah. So, got that one out of the way for a while. So, yeah, so we were just talking, Michelle, we have Halloween coming up this Sunday, and you have to see my shirt. I know everybody's going to get to see it so many times, but there's my shirt. I've got that little sign over here by my little, on my buffet. So, yeah. Red wine is supposed to be good for the heart. I know. That's what I keep telling myself. It's good. We're going to go with that. We're going to stick to it. That's what I'm saying. So, yes. Let's see. Michelle, do you have... Let's see. I'm trying to think if she's... Oh, there's a net. Why is there a net in here? I hate those. I hate those things. We have slugs on our mums outside. Pat had to go get Sluggo or Slug Be Gone or something and sprinkle on them. But yeah, we noticed they were looking a little peaked, and I went out there this morning, and there's those nasty, nasty, slimy things on my pretty little mums. So, Michelle, do you have slugs in Australia? And does anybody know, do they just like, I mean, I've never noticed them before. Do they just like mums? And it's the thing for the time of year. They weren't out during the day, just in the morning. So I'm just wondering if they only like cooler temperatures or something. Everything that creeps and crawls. Well, I guess because you're in a tropical um, area, that could be probably why. I know you've got the cute little lizards that like to crawl up your legs. If y'all didn't see that video of hers you got to, she was like, ah. I did have some little bitty lizards like this big that were in the mums. So, but no, these were slugs. They're like the inside of snails. So, um, one of the things they said for naturally that you could put a cup of beer out there and it works like a bait thing, but I'm like, that's wasting a perfectly good beer. So I didn't know if Patrick wanted to do that or not. So no slugs here, too cold. Oh. Snake time. Oh, good. That's always my favorite. I don't like snakes or worms. So yeah, I wouldn't even put a worm on a fish hook. Not that the only thing I would put on a fish hook was a shrimp that was dead. Yeah, and I don't want to touch the fish because I don't eat fish. So yeah, one on the beach. Okay, a snake on the beach. Is that right? Why would? Are you sure it's not an eel? Snakes in the water are eels, aren't they? You would think. Yes, it was. Ugh, I couldn't deal with that. I could not deal with that. So does anybody have any special Halloween plans? Anything you're going to do special for Halloween? It was so funny. I belong to the Facebook group for our HOA, our neighborhood HOA. And you can always tell when you've got people that have moved here from somewhere else. And this is a large subdivision, very large master plan community is what it is. Somebody posted the other day, so do y'all trick or treat on Saturday night or Sunday night? Because Sunday night's a school night. And people just went off the deep end and they're like, it is Halloween. That's when we trick or treat. We don't trick or treat on Saturday night. What are you talking? Where are you from? Are you crazy or what? It's like, okay, these people, are serious about it. So, but yeah. And the thing is, in our street, we don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters. So, I think it depends on some of the little, I think they're called villages. And we have the subdivision, but in certain areas, I think they're more of a younger crowd maybe. And maybe those are the ones that are closer to the elementary schools and stuff. Exactly, Laura, exactly. Well, but I guess their argument was, well, it's a school night. They got to go to, the kids have got to go to school the next morning. And I'm like, yeah, but it's Halloween. That's the only night we trick or treat. So you've been adding the Saturday night part, Helen, because, okay, you moved this summer to a new neighborhood where I think then we get lost trick or treaters where I live. We've got any of the houses were too far apart. Yeah, when we lived out in 1 acre of land, yeah. Oh no, but they they had their little tractors pulling their little little buggies and stuff. So yeah, and did a little hayride around to every house in the neighborhood. Yeah. You've been out on Saturday night prior to Halloween because it was the night bands and music happening. Well, see, that I understand. But for the little ones who go door to door and everything, it's got to be on. Halloween. Or, you know, if they're going to, I think if there's things at church or if there's things at community parks and stuff like that. But to do, if you're expecting a neighborhood to participate, you know, to where kids are going to come by and everything, it's got to be consistent. So, yeah, 6 to 9 is like as soon as it gets dark and until the candy runs out. So, yeah, Patrick and I have had fun before. You know, he puts on the wolf mask and sits out there at the edge of the driveway and hands candy out and stuff too. The dogs just go bonkers, you know, with all the people around and stuff. Michelle, what, Laura, not sure if making my lolly packs this year. Your darling dog. Yes, she did. I'm so sorry. That's her. She loved the kids. Mine just bark at everything. So yeah. So they just, if we hand out candy, we have to put them up in a crate because they'll just go bonkers every time the doorbell rings. So yeah. Nate is busy doing his Spirit Halloween videos. Not sure if he'll be in a place to hand out candy, but we would love to. You know, I still have fond memories of my kids going trick-or-treating and coming home, and they knew the rule. The rule was to dump out all the candy on the floor. And I got all the Smarties. Just saying. They knew that. That was pay the troll. Hand mom the Smarties. It was so much fun when they were little. I mean, so much fun. Going to the haunted houses. And that's one of the, and I probably have told y'all this before, but it's one of my favorite memories. It wasn't quite Halloween yet, but we were going to meet my cousin, I believe, for dinner on the other side of town. And it was an old abandoned building that they turned in to a haunted house. And Marissa was probably about 10 years old. And she said, "Look, it's a whorehouse." And we both turned around and looked at her and we died laughing. No, darling, it's a horror house. Or it was House of Horrors. That's it. House of Horrors. But we have not forgot that one. No. And the Halloween costumes, oh my goodness, I made her costumes every year for so long. And what is it? She was at a private Baptist school. Some Aussies still opposed to saying it's American, LOL. But it's not. It's Celtic. Yes. Yeah. And Dia de los Muertos, you know, November 1st. I love that day. But, you know, I got to make all her little costumes because they couldn't do Halloween type. It was a Hallelujah pageant is what they called it. And a Hallelujah contest. And don't put me in a contest because I get very, very competitive. So, after winning several years in a row, we decided it was probably time to move on and go to a different school. But I've got pictures, and maybe that's what I'll do on Halloween. I don't know if I have time or not. I may not. But that'd be kind of funny to put kind of a collage together of all the different Halloween pictures and stuff. Hey, Jamie, my sweet Jamie is here. Hey, girl. So, Jamie, you ready for my shirt? Are you ready? Yes, I had to show you if they come in. Yes. You got to go. Dinner's calling you, or to the Cracker Barrel. Oh my goodness, comfort food. Yes, we've got turkey chili in the crock pot, and I'm so excited. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Mary Ann, for coming. I appreciate it. Safe travels to you. And give Sheila a hug for me when you see her. And videotape it. We want to see it. Uh, okay, Laura May says it's Celtic. Yes, it was a dress. It was to dress scary to blend in with the spirits that roamed the earth on October 31st. Now collecting the candy house to house is probably American. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you. It's short and sassy, but it's already growing out. Can you see this? It's growing out. So I'm gonna try and figure out. I don't know. Maybe I'll just flip it out or something. I don't know. Yes, I hope so. Yes. Witches and all. I love watching, and there's some videos of their witch festivals, I think, or something, where they do a specific witch dance. I've seen the words I cannot pronounce. I have no idea what they are, but they dress up in not the pretty witches, in like ugly witches in the dress and the costumes, and they do a specific dance, and they all get out there with their brooms and do it. I love it. It's fascinating. Jamie, is it time already? At the end of December, his name is going to be Decker Hayes Kessinger. Oh my goodness. I bet you just can't wait to meet him. He's going to be here. Maybe he'll come early. Maybe he'll come on Christmas and be a Christmas baby. You never know. When it's a first baby. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, so Jamie's going to be a grandmother for the first time. How wonderful, how blessed is that? That's going to be so cool. So Jamie, have you already got him Christmas gifts? Just in case he gets here. On Outlander, they show those dances. I want to go. Oh, okay. So you've seen it. Yeah, they're cool. It looks like a party. You know, looks like a major party. Maybe they'd kind of teach everybody and everybody could participate and stuff. It'd be kind of fun. I don't know that I could see that happening here in Texas, but maybe up in Salem, Massachusetts. Marissa came over the other night and we watched Hocus Pocus. We do that every year. That's our little ritual that we watch that together. She came over and we had dinner. We had, what did we have? Oh, chicken pot pie. And so we sit and watch that movie together, so that was fun. And so the next movie that we have as a ritual is the Thanksgiving movie that we watch before Thanksgiving, which is Home for the Holidays. So that's a good one with, I'm trying to remember her name, Holly Hunter. Holly Hunter's in that. That's in, who is the other, and who's the older actress in there? She was oh my goodness. I have not watched Outlander. No. I'm going brain dead. The Godfather. Who is the actress in, not The Godfather. No. Alchem, The Graduate. Was it Anne Bancroft? I'm trying to remember. Was it Anne Bancroft in the Graduate? But it was that woman, and she's in the movie. But Home for the Holidays is a good Thanksgiving movie that we enjoy. And then, of course, we'll have all kinds of other Christmas movies that we'll watch. So it's that time again. It just goes so fast. So very, very fast. So Outlander, I have not seen, but oh my goodness, are y'all keeping up with what has been going on the movie set with Alex? I can't. I'm brain dead tonight. Um, Somebody help me. Because Michelle, not Michelle, Laura May, you probably have seen it. It's all over the news. Jamie who? Jamie is hot, hot, hot. I don't know who, what Jamie are you talking about in Outlander? It's a TV show. Is it on HBO or something? You know, Baseball Zone, that's what's on TV. Um, oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. She's in Outlander? Huh. Is it a Western? Do you guys watch Outlander TV show? Okay. So Michelle, okay. Alex Baldwin, yeah, that's the one. Have you been hearing about that? That's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. That was very, very sad. Okay, the main male Scottish actor. Okay, so you're talking about somebody named Jamie, the male in Outlander. Okay, that's not Jamie Lee Curtis. No. No, I guess I've never seen it. I know I've heard somebody talking about, was it Yellowstone is pretty good. Jamie is the main male character. Okay, okay. So, Laura Bell, it's not Jamie Lee Curtis. Gerard Butler, he's hot. Is that who the actor is? I don't know because I haven't seen it. And is it an American TV show that you're watching, or is it an Australian TV show that we just have access to? I didn't know. I didn't know. Um, yeah, Alec Baldwin. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a bad deal. Very sad, bad deal. Anne's here. Hi, Anne. How are you tonight? We're just sitting here chit-chatting about some different current events and different shows. And I'm sipping on a glass of wine. I have a lovely Cabernet. Jamie Fraser is in Outlanders. Okay, maybe that, yeah. 14 Hands Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from Columbia Valley. Very nice. So we're just sitting here. I've got a pot of chili already on, so I didn't have to cook. I cooked today, so it's already in there. So you watch a lot of British shows. Okay. All right. So Michelle and Laura are apparently on the same wavelength of what they're watching. Jamie, no, I'm not upset. I'm tired, but I'm not upset by any means, way, shape, or form. It's, I woke up about 4, I think, this morning. Oh, you Googled it. You cheated. Okay. Hello, Google. So I woke up at 4 and I didn't really go back to sleep. So I went ahead about 5 o'clock and got up anyway and just make some coffee. So, oh, very nice. Good for your heart, Cabernet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's good for the soul as well too. So, so yes, I'm excited for Friday to have 2 of my tests done to see what's going on. So I'm just going to keep it lubricated until then. You're going to send her photos. two girls are crazy. Yeah. Jamie, I did not know that you're getting surgery on Tuesday. What are you having done, sweetheart? I didn't know anything about this. Is this the experimental thing that you were going to be able to get done? Tell me what's going on. I'm waiting to see what Jamie says. Yeah. I know she's had some health issues for a while, and she's been trying to get treatment and stuff, so hopefully she'll get some relief. She's had an issue. I mean, there was some reason that was causing her to retain water, retain water. That I remember. I'm waiting to hear from Jamie. Best of luck, Barb. You talked to the doctor, got the report from Halter Monitor. All right. So Michelle, what did your report say? What is your heart going on? Because Halter, it was the Halter monitor for your heart. I guess it was measuring different things. Yeah, they're going to do I'm having a nuclear stress test, treadmill stress test done, where they inject into an IV nuclear medicine that's like poison, but it causes you to light up. So yeah. Let's see, they're putting a pump in your abdomen. Okay, when I had the trial, it helped tremendously. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we will keep you in our prayers, of course. That's exciting to get to have some release. Yeah, that's awesome. The mitral valve, is it leaking? Is your mitral valve leaking, Michelle? Because they can fix that. They can go in surgery and they can fix that. Pat's mother had that. They had to replace hers, or they replace a piece on it or something. She had to go to Galveston, to a special hospital down there, and MD Anderson, I believe. And the other things I don't understand, I need to ask more. Said my ribs are too close to get good results. Are you getting a second opinion, I hope? You'll come to Wine Wednesday next week and let you all know. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, we will keep you in our prayers. So everybody say a prayer for Jenny. Slight prolapse. Okay, so what's happening, I'm assuming, is, Michelle, that because if it's leaking, it's causing the heart to not fill up when it's supposed to be filling up, or not emptying all the way when it's supposed to be emptying. Therefore, it kind of slightly leaks out. So it's causing the heart to probably work more trying to compensate for that, if I understand all that. And Anne is waiting for an MRI. Oh, I hate those damn things. I hate those. I don't like that tube. I don't like it at all. Not one thing. So, it's like, put me out. My next door neighbor had surgery this morning. He's having his 10th shoulder surgery. This one is total replacement of his shoulder because somebody screwed up before. So, all right, so Michelle says, yes, you need another opinion. Exactly, you do. You really do. How long did you have to wait for your results, Michelle? So yeah, that is. Ooh. Aw, thank you, Jamie. It is, my hairdresser, Lily, we tease that it's her hair. She does what she wants. I just told her I wanted it shorter. So she says, okay. So she did it, and she does all the color. But, I still don't have any gray. I'm just like, this is, you see, my roots are actually dark. I have no gray in there. So she just adds the dark color, which is the dark kind of burgundy, coppery color, and then the blonde highlights in it. So, and I like kind of just pushing it back and letting it go. So, thank you so much, Jamie. Yeah. So yeah, Michelle, how long did you have to wait for those? And they called you to tell you that? Of course, you're not probably in a, it was an old test. They never shared results. 2 years ago? Michelle, that's flipping wrong. It was an old test. They never shared the results 2 years ago. See, I've gotten to where I get a copy of everything now. When I met with my PCP this morning, I asked her, I said, did you get a copy of the report from when I met with the cardiologist? She said, no. He won't send it to her until all the tests are done. And then he'll put it in a nice little package with a bow on it and send it to her. So she goes, I don't even know what he said after meeting you. She said, after he does the test, then she'll know. And then I will know. So, but I've already got an appointment with him set to go over everything for November 22nd after all the other tests are done. So, and of course, I keep changing my medicine all the time. So I feel like a guinea pig, lab rat. So, is it easier or harder to style now? I'm thinking about cutting your hair. It's, in some ways, it's easier. My hair is so fine that the longer it gets, it just weighs everything down. So this way I can put a shitload of product in it and slick it back. And actually what I do a lot is I spray the hairspray directly into my hand and then start doing it back like this. And, a little bit of dry shampoo and stuff, and then just rolling it back. Now, I can do other stuff with it, and you might have seen some of the other videos where I kind of take it and I kind of do it as the bob, so I can do all kinds of different things with it, for this. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So, and I really like being able just to push it back. I feel like it's kind of chic, uh, so see how easy that was. But with the more product they have in it, the more oomph it's going to get. So it's got a lot of product in it. So okay, you asked your doctor to do your video and told your doctor about you. Okay. And so you told him about the tests that I had done. And that's when he told you that he had results from 2 years ago that he didn't bother discussing with you? And I'm assuming you had to have a test to have that done. You asked for every copy. That's the whole thing about, I'm going to preach on that, is you have to be your own advocate and you get a copy of every damn report yourself. Don't rely on them. Ask for a copy of it and review it yourself. You don't understand what's in it. Try and find somebody that that's a medical professional that maybe can tell you, or look at each word up. Go on the internet. You can find out loads. Go look up those words and find out what they mean, and start, making notes and making a question, making lists, so when you go back in front of them, I want to know what this part means right here. I want to know what this part means. And yeah, you got to do it. It's because you know what? They're not going to take it as seriously as you do, She told her, ask for my test results. Yes. Yes, 7-day Halter monitor. But that was 2 years ago that you had that, and they had never given that test result to you. You know, and so how do you know if it's gotten better or if it's gotten worse now? That would be my question. So if it was just slightly, if it was no big deal, they still should have told you that, you know, and they should have said, okay, well, let's go back and check it in 6 months or something. You don't understand the results. Well, you need to find somebody that can understand the results and explain them to you. Do you have anybody in your family that is a medical professional that you can go to and reach out to? That would be my first guess, is right there. I know that like on our insurance, we have a nurse advocate that we can call, and they'll sit there for however long we need on our phone and talk to us about it and explain some of the stuff that as a professional medical person. Yes, you've got to know, and it's your right to know. So that was from 2 years ago, but have you had it updated? And can you ask for them to actually you know what? I'd actually see if I'd find another doctor. This one is, if they can't even give you information, that's key number one, to go find another doctor. And take that information, ask for that report. You want a copy of that report. Post-vax had worsening, your sister is RN. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, Jamie, you go spend time with your family. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you, and I love you, sweetheart. And I will keep you in my prayers on your surgery, and please let us know how you do. We are hoping and praying for a good outcome. It's going to give you some relief and make your life so much better. And Laura Bell is leaving too. Oh, we have a new one in Connections is here too. So, yeah, Michelle, you need to. Okay, no update. You need a cardiologist. Well, you just need to go get one. You need to go get one. Call one and say, I don't know if you have to have a referral or what, but if so, you need to be a pain in somebody's side and get that done. You know. That's, you got to make it happen, because sometimes, I'm sorry, it's just like leaving it up to these people. It don't work. Yeah, you got to do it yourself. So, because no one's going to look out for you other than you, as best as you can. So remember that. So you got to make yourself a priority and do it. Do it. Love you too, Jamie. Have a good evening. Enjoy your family. So yeah, yeah, Michelle, I'm preaching to you. and when all else fails, have a glass of wine. Now you need to go to the optometrist now. It's just like one thing or another, isn't it? But that's what happens, that is part of it. So yeah, we've just got to have everything taken care of. So, yeah, I'm interested to hear how Jamie's, I don't know if y'all follow her or not, but she's had major swelling in her abdomen, and she got accepted into a trial to where they did a pump to pump out the fluid and everything. So now I guess she did so well that they're going to be able to go in and do more. Oh, and she's still here. So, okay, yeah, she's saying goodbye. All right, so you just went today. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, it's, you got to take responsibility for your own health, and stay on top of it because no one's going to do it like you do. So, that is my words of encouragement and words of wisdom on this. It's just like, if I've learned anything in the last few months, is I am my own best advocate, and I've got to do it. I've got to ask the questions, and I've got to make it happen. So, because, what are you going to do? Just leave it up to them? Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And oh my goodness, I don't know if this is where you're living, if this is happening more and more, but our area has seen the uh, panhandlers have been everywhere. They're in the shopping, like in the Walmart parking lot, in front of Kroger, in front of Walmart, at the shopping centers. It has gotten crazy. And, we have city um, code for that, but they're getting very, very aggressive, and it's making a lot of people uncomfortable. So I didn't know if y'all were having this as a increased issue in your area. Of course, we're in the DFW area, or I'm actually in Fort Worth, no D in that. But yeah, it's very, it's very disturbing for a lot of people. And of course, we are here in Texas too, and we're having to deal with the, of course, the issue, that Biden has started, just opening up the borders and let anybody and everybody in without testing, or saying, "Oh, yep, come on in." I don't know what the hell he's thinking. I don't think he is thinking. I think he's on drugs. But it's, it's going to eventually they're going to make their way this way and everywhere. So I'm, I'm with not Governor, but Senator Cruz. Get the buses up here and take them to the places that wanted to vote for all this. I say take them up to Martha's Vineyards and drop them off. At some of these other places where they like to vacation, like I think it's Vermont, where Bernie Sanders likes to vacation. Drop them off up there, and take a bunch of them up to Washington, D.C., and drop them off at the Capitol and let them deal with them, and then instead of letting Texas deal with everything, because it sucks. So, but we have a lot of issues about that. So it's not pretty. It is not pretty here, and it's made me concerned as to whenever I go out, I constantly look and see what's going on. I mean, even more so, because you never know who are these people, and so it's kind of gotten crazy and scary at the same time too. So that's another thing. It's like Halloween with all this craziness going on and everything. I don't know that I'm going to be opening my door for that reason. So, and I think a lot of people are going to feel that way as well too, because it's just not a safe time right now. So, especially here where we are. But we will gladly, I think they should gladly send them other places that who voted for them, who want them. So, yeah. So, well, all right. Let's see. We are down to 8 people. So I don't think there's that many more on here. We've got the, you leave your candy outside. I've done that before, but it seems to disappear really, really quick. So, All right, ladies, my chili is done, and the World Series Game 2 is fixing to start. So we're going to go. So I would like to thank everybody that came by to say hello. I appreciate you so much. And hopefully I'll get to come back next Wine Wednesday. Kind of all just depends to see how I feel about it. But if I can, I will. So, but I'm going to go. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so, so much. And y'all have a wonderful evening. And thanks for coming by. And there's Patrick. He's going to say goodbye to everybody. He's got to get down here. There he is. Oh.
Bye.
Bye. So, all right, guys. We will see you guys later. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. And y'all have a wonderful, yeah, you eat the candy. Yeah, I do. That's why I don't buy it. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.